EIGRP AS that you're running. Just verify, make sure that you put the correct autonomous system number in here. So, okay, so now that we have on R4, we can verify our EIGRP neighbor relationship. So show IP EIGRP VRF CUST1 neighbor. We can see our neighbor relationship with router 5. If I do a show IP route VRF CUST1, we can see the EIGRP learned route, the 50 network, the loopback 0 interface on R5. Let's go ahead and try to ping that. So ping VRF CUST1 50.50.50.1, and we have reachability. So now the next step is we're going to have to enable OSPF as our interior gateway protocol across between router 2, router 3, and router 4. And then we're also going to enable MPLS between router 2, router 4, and router 3. And then our last step is we're going to run multi-protocol BGP between router 2, router 4, and then we are going to perform mutual redistribution from EIGRP into BGP and vice versa on both R2 and R4. So it sounds like a lot, but we're going to go ahead and knock this out relatively fast so we can show you how the proper implementation of EIGRP is run in a MPLS VPN customer edge to premise edge implementation. So on R4, let's go ahead and get our IGP set up. We'll do router OSPF. Actually, we'll do router OSPF 100. And then we're going to do network is going to be 172.16.34.4. And that's going to be in area 0. And also, let's go ahead and get the MPLS part done on R4. Very simple. We'll just do MPLS IP under global config. Then we'll do MPLS LDP. Router ID is going to be loopback 0, and then we're going to force loopback 0 to be the router ID for MPLS. And then we're going to go under interface serial 00, which is the interface connecting towards our P router, right? Router 4 to router 3. And then we're going to do the command MPLS IP, and that should be it. Let's go ahead and get it set up on router 2. We'll do router OSPF 100. We'll do the command network 172.16, and then we're going to do 23.2. Again, we're going to put this in area 0. We'll go under global config and do MPLS IP, and then we'll also do MPLS LDP router ID loopback 0, and we're going to force this to be our router ID for MPLS. Our last step for MPLS is we're going to go under interface serial 00. Again, this is the interface from R2's perspective going towards R3, which is going to be our MPLS P router. So this is strictly going to be running MPLS on R3. So interface serial 00, we'll do MPLS IP, and we should be good now on R2. So let's go into R3 now and enable our IGP, which is going to be OSPF